Is it worth it? I ask myself this about 20 times a day. I am very big on time management. I'm constantly thinking, how am I spending my time? Am I spending it in the right way? Am I doing the right stuff? Am I investing in the right things? And this is why I always keep asking myself, is it worth it? Is this person that I'm talking to worth it? Is this brand that I'm working on building worth it? Is this food that I'm eating right now that may be more expensive worth it? Many times I'm never really gonna know in the present moment if it's worth it or not until down the line. And then I figure out, oh man, I probably should have laid off those cheeseburgers because now I've got an extra 30 pounds on me. So that was all a large waste. Is it worth hitting that like button, leaving a comment, and then if you're watching this on YouTube, hitting that subscribe button with the little bell icon, hitting that too? Is it worth it? Yeah. Pretty sure, yeah. I'm pretty sure the answer to that question is yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Hit the yeah button right down below. You know for sure it's worth it. I know for sure it's worth it. Let's both agree it's worth it. Doesn't cost you anything. Recently, I got linked up with a guy who was pretty damn successful, and we were talking about going into business together, starting a business, being equity partners. And during that whole process, it was very time intensive. We were talking about structuring the deal, what kind of ways we could make money together, what we each had to bring to the table, what we were both responsible for. A lot of time got invested in that potential opportunity, and during that whole time I was asking myself, is this worth it? Do I really want to go down the road with that individual? And then the whole deal fell through and didn't end up happening, and so now I look at it like, no, it was not worth it, but did I learn from it? Did I benefit in some way going down that process? So could it have been worth it? Maybe. And I think it all just comes down to, you just gotta blindly believe in yourself. You have to blindly believe that, yeah, it is worth it. Because if there is not that blind belief there and there is that doubt there, it's probably gonna fall through. If it does fall through, how are you gonna feel at that point and be like, yeah, actually, I'm kinda glad that didn't work out. As I'm walking through my backyard right now, I've been asking myself, is it worth it to fix it up? Because right now, the backyard is looking pretty rough. Weeds and dirt, look. A lot of dirt showing back here, a lot of weeds. So I asked myself, is it worth spending the couple extra $1,000 that it's gonna take to water, sod, grass seed, mulch? Is it worth going through it to have a nice backyard? I don't know. I'm still on the fence about it. I really don't know if it's gonna be worth investing that kind of money into my house. So when you're an entrepreneur, you're faced with a lot of these is it worth it questions, because as an employee, I feel like your life is kind of linear, right? It's like you're walking in a tunnel, right? There's not many options of going to the left or to the right. It's pretty much going straight ahead, doing your delegated tasks that you have to do, getting your paycheck, and moving on. But as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, you have the ability to, oh, maybe I want to launch a brand over there. Maybe I want to partner up with that guy. Maybe I want to launch this video. You have more options with your time because all you're trying to do is spend your time in the best way so that you can make the most amount of money that year. And there itself is another is it worth it type question. Is it worth becoming an entrepreneur? Is it worth leaving that safety and easygoingness of being an employee to be an entrepreneur and go out and try to go across the country with just a flashlight, no map, and trying to navigate for yourself? You know that the destination is over there. You know that if you just head, you follow the sun west, you'll end up in California. You know that that's the route that you need to take in order to get to your end point, your end goal, right? But sometimes along the way, you'll be like, wait a minute, am I going west or am I going north? Is California gonna still be there when I get there? Am I gonna run out of money before I actually get to California? So the main thing about the whole is it worth it question is that once you find your answer and you decide on yes or no, you commit to that answer. Don't go back on your words, right? If you commit and you say yes, it's worth it, commit, remember that you said yes, remember that you committed, and then stay committed for a long period of time, because nothing happens in a weekend and nothing happens in a month or even 6 months. You'll see a little bit of progress in the very beginning in that 6-month time frame, but when stuff does start to happen is like at the year point or at the long time when you're in it, and then that momentum gets exponential, and then you really start to see some growth, and that's where you really start to make some massive progress is you know, once you have that snowball rolling and it's big and you got the momentum going. But in the very beginning, to start your snowball from a little snowflake, man, it's so easy to get discouraged, and you're gonna be asking yourself, man, is this worth it? Is this worth giving up my weekends to spend working on my side hustle? But you gotta just remember that you committed to this. You said this was worth it. You said yes, you committed, so stay the course, keep going, be consistent, keep going on and on and on, day after day after day, and just trust and have that blind faith that it will work out. Believe me, I'm there with you. There's a lot of other people in that same boat as you. You're not the only one that is just blindly marching into the dark, right? Not knowing if you're gonna make it to California or if you're just gonna fall short, right? But the main thing is, don't let yourself fall short. Don't quit. Don't stop on that trek to California. Keep pushing forward. Be sure to hit that like button below. Leave a comment. Let's chat it up in the comments. And then if you're watching this on YouTube, be sure to hit that subscribe button and hit that little bell button, and I'll catch you in the next one.